and welcome to an armed multiplayer battle on beginning of the end times. This is the third and final battle I fought between me and Rude Sergion. He's playing as High Elves, I'm playing as Skaven. The army composition is Warplane and Cannon, 1, 2, 3, 4 units, no, 3 units of Clan Rats. A unit of Albino Guard is a general, 2 Doom Flayers, and our 2 Doom Flayers, Plague Monks, 2 Storm Vermin, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Clan Rat Pikemen with 3 Warlock Giselles. The original plan was to surround the High Elf army and try to take out his archers, but the quality of High Elves will show here that their superior statistics and attributes or unit stats will just carry the day. I did think that the Doom Flayers would be faster than what they were because they're light cavalry, but as you can see, he's got a lot of cavalry contingent, and Skaven do struggle sometimes against heavy cavalry formations because he can do so much damage. So seeing this, I rush forward, try form a line for the Warlock Giselles to snipe at the High Elves. I've got a unit of Rat Ogres as well. They'll show their might and rack up quite a fair number of kills this battle. But here, this is the first good manoeuvre of the battle. He sends in all his High Elf Elarian Rangers, or Elarian Rangers, I can't say that, sorry, firing at the Clan Rat Pikemen. And this I reacted with my light cavalry Doomflayers, who are very slow for light cavalry. They could probably do with a little bit of a speed buff because it is steep skating wheels. They have no shield or chance, so one arrow just snipes them, and they've already lost a good number of men. I had to form up on the flank. I sent all my Doom Flayers after these Reavers, which is probably not the smartest idea, because I seen they were starting to get picked off by these Illyrian archers. They're a very strong unit. I thought if I could take them out early, they wouldn't be a threat, because I've got nothing to catch them, and I thought these light cavalry Doom Flayers would be spear. He's also did a charge on my, or tried to charge my Warlock Giselles, swarmed them with Skaven because they're so fast and manoeuvrable. I intercepted the charge, counter-charged his High Elf spear line. Conrad Pegman's ready to receive a charge. Sent all my Storm Vermin Elite Plague Monks to one side, and I'm going to try and cascade his left side. And hopefully, if I could on the right, get the Doom Flayers back in to support the right wing. This battle's quite fast and intense, but the Warlock Giselles have been sniping the White Lions. There's a second wave, which are fairly, but the Rat Ogres designed to tie up enemies for a long time, tank the damage and dish it out as well. Plague Monks supporting that side against the Hawk Masters, Sword Masters, and the White Lions. Also got some Warp Lightning, Warp Cells firing into these White Lions, just try and thin them out a bit. The fighting's all taking place here in the middle, Clan Rats against High Elf Spears. He should win that fight, but I fired it. I tried to snipe the Dragon Princess of Kaldor. Didn't work with the warp line, it sort of misfired, as trusty Skaven weaponry does, but that would have eviscerated at least 20-30 models if it hit. Again, right flank decided did enough chasing the missile cavalry, time to support the main line, because Skaven need support on the main lines. They will not do well on their own. They need an arse shot there. I was 50 men unit, and it killed close to 39, so that's about 10 models. So that's quite good. for one shot. Well, 19 modules, sorry. Math's terrible. And another shot. I got a shot there that routed the Dragon Princess of Kaldar head and headset. Again, they're overwhelming this line. The Warlock Giselle's Cosmoral penalty routed this High Elf Spear contingent, but they will come back probably quite quickly because my clan line routed as well. So it's just the Albino Guard that's fighting valiantly against whatever's left against these High Elves. The High Elf Arch is just doing a number on my lines. I can't counter them because all my cavalry got wiped out. He has cavalry superiority and should be in the easy battle. But my Warp Lightning, Warp Giselles are firing shots at these Dragon Princess of Kaldar. He uses all his missile cavalry, elite reavers, to charge and break my Giselles. So these he did try and take out the Warp Light cannon, but I sneakily remanned it, and I'm hoping to get another shot off on the infantry line just to support my troops. The White Lions have surrounded and the Phoenix Guard's been committed. There's nothing I can do to counter Phoenix Guard without Rat Ogres or Doomflare Cavalry. The Rat Ogres have been fighting valiantly, but there goes the Rat Ogre Packmaster General. I thought my general was in the Albino Guard and they've been in the Rat Ogre. Some of the things are a little different than I remembered. I seem to remember the Rat Ogres making a last stand and killing most of or a good portion of the Phoenix Guard, but the White Lions are slowly just picking apart. Well, the Albino Guard's winning, but it's surrounded now. There goes my Albino Guard General. The White Lion axe just chopped him in half. They're still fighting on because I've got 90 members in the unit, and it's 90 on 90 Phoenix Guard against the Albino Guard. They are very evenly matched considering Skaven haven't got much of an answer to them. If there is one unit that can hold up against Phoenix Guard, it is the Albino Guard or Albino Guard, but he has cavalry superiority. My Warp Line cannon has been taken out by High Elf Spears. And just overwhelming archer fire with cav superiority. You've got no chance. I thought I did quite well in the middle, try to routed half the High Elf Spears, but in the process half my army routed as well. So just be careful with Warp Line cannon shots because they can do large damage to your forces and the enemy. And I think this is pretty much GG, but my Skaven will fight on. The Albino Guard just there to avenge the General, try to kill as much of this Phoenix Guard and White Lion units as they can, but Cycle charging, he's just going to slowly wear me down. Had no answer to his cav. The Doomflares were pretty slow. I was countering them to try and chase down the missile cav at least because they're light cavalry, but it wasn't to be. I don't know if they are quite slow or if the animation is too slow for the attack because they have quite a weird buggy animation. It does seem to be rather slow. They get good charge up, like good charge bonus, but I don't see the attack animation being quick enough to catch up with the likes of light cavalry. See, my pack last have died, but here come the Rat Ogres back. I knew they made a final stand somewhere. I think they are trying to charge to support the Albino Guard that are left, but there's just too many elite high elf units. That just shows you the power of Albino Guards. They are 2 HP halberd peg I'm not sure if Phoenix Guard are as well. I think they're just high stats. I'm not sure if they've got 2 hit points, but any unit with 2 hit points is absolutely deadly. Um, there are a lot of skaven casualties. High elves have taken, it's roughly 40% of their army has been killed, so not immense casualties, but a lot anyway. The Illyrian Reavers probably racked up a fair number of kills, and this constant missile barrage of high elf archers, just no answer to it. Thinking in hindsight it would have been better to have more rat ogres, but rat ogres are too expensive to field many of them. So the rat ogres have charged in, try to take out the dragon prince himself, and they're just going to make their final stand against these high elf numbers. I'm not sure how he is for arrows. He's firing arrows into his own men. That's probably more likely to do more damage to him than me, to be honest. But it's understandable. Try to bring it down. It's not like in Total War Warhammer where large targets are easier to hit. He's just firing arrow volleys into his own men, which is doing me a favour. It's more likely to hit his men because there's more of them. I try to charge out and silence the archers because they've just been a pain the whole battle. Haven't had Doomflayers to engage them. His cavalry just chased me out of the battle. I should have manoeuvred and been more aggressive with Doomflayers, but I needed to support the infantry line. I wasn't expecting an all-out charge from the High Elves. I was expecting them to sit back and snipe me. I did have a slight numerical advantage, but lost high numbers of troops. The Albino Guard, easy the best performers with 167 kills. Then it was the Rat Ogres with 120. Doomflayers, for their price, did pathetic, less than 20 kills, none of them over that. Wobbly Cannon did okay, that was 30 Dragon Prince models. The Giselles, pretty average with 47 kills max. Conrats did what they're supposed to, just soak up missile fire and try to deal out some damage, but it was a good battle. I enjoyed it. Lesson learned that Doomflayers are not good counters to enemy missile cav, as I would have expected with the low shield block chance and the slow attack animation. So GG to Sergion, he played well, and end recording.